Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the world of Windows 11. There's been a lot of buzz, mixed feelings, and consistent themes popping up: bugs, performance issues, and compatibility headaches. We're talking stability, performance, features, the whole 9 yards. Stick around, because we're going to break down whether these issues are just growing pains of a new OS, or if they're serious enough to make you want to hold onto your copy of Windows 10 for a little while longer. And before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to ByteCast for more tech insights and updates. Alright, first up, let's talk about the elephant in the room: the Windows 11 user interface. It's sleek and modern, but there's this weird inconsistency to it all. You've got your centered taskbar icons, but then you've still got these legacy menus and dialog boxes popping up that look like they're straight out of the Windows 95 era. Seriously, why is it so hard to give me the options I actually use without having to click through 2 more menus? Consistency is key, people. It's about making the OS intuitive and easy to use. And right now, Windows 11's UI feels like it's stuck in this weird limbo, not fully committing to either direction. Okay, so we've talked about the UI, but what about the performance? Windows 11 is supposed to be optimized for modern hardware, all snappy and efficient, but in the real world, it's a bit of a mixed bag. I've seen people with high-end rigs still running into weird performance hiccups, stuttering, even random crashes. And if you're on older hardware, well, let's just say it might be time to break out the old Windows 7 install disk. We're talking about memory leaks, driver conflicts, the whole shebang. And that's a shame, because a smooth, stable experience is crucial for any OS, especially one that's supposed to be the future of Windows. Now, let's talk about compatibility, or should I say, incompatibility. Because one of the biggest criticisms leveled at Windows 11 has been its strict hardware requirements, specifically this whole TPM 2.0 thing. Microsoft decided to make it a mandatory requirement for Windows 11, which basically locked out a ton of perfectly capable PCs from upgrading. It just felt like Microsoft trying to force people into buying new PCs just to run their new OS. Not everyone can afford to just drop $1,000 on a new computer every time Microsoft decides to release a new version of Windows. And it's a shame, because it's created this unnecessary barrier to entry for what's supposed to be a free upgrade for many. Okay, so we've talked about the not-so-good stuff, but what about the new features in Windows 11? Well, to be honest, it's a bit underwhelming. Snap Layouts, for example, is pretty handy for multitasking, and the revamped Microsoft Store is a definite improvement over the hot mess that it used to be. But overall, the new features in Windows 11 feel more iterative than revolutionary. It's like they took Windows 10, slapped on a new coat of paint, and called it a day. And for an operating system that's supposed to be the next big thing, that's a bit of a letdown. Now, let's talk about user control and customization. Because let's be real, one of the things people love about Windows is the ability to tweak and customize it to their liking. But with Windows 11, it feels like Microsoft is trying to take away some of that control. They've made the taskbar less customizable. You can't move it to the top or sides anymore. And they've removed some of the customization options for the start menu, like resizing it or grouping icons together. For power users especially, this lack of control can be really frustrating. And right now, Windows 11 feels a bit too restrictive in that regard. So we've talked about the UI inconsistencies, the performance issues, the compatibility headaches, the lackluster new features, and the reduced user control. It's clear that Windows 11 has its fair share of problems. Microsoft has said that Windows 10 will reach its end of life in 2025. One option would be for Microsoft to extend the end-of-life date for Windows 10, giving themselves more time to iron out the kinks in Windows 11. So, what do you think? Should Microsoft extend the end-of-life date for Windows 10? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more tech insights. There's a lot of potential here, but right now it feels like a missed opportunity. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.